Is the iPad Air M2 the perfect note-taking tablet? The iPad Air paired up with the Apple Pencil Pro can serve as the digital notebook that you have been looking for. You'll be surprised to see how accurate this is. The M2 chipset makes sure that it is able to handle large documents without lagging out. Don't miss this video, as today we are taking a deep dive into the note-taking capabilities of the iPad Air, and also we'll be taking a look at some of the most popular note-taking apps for the iPad. My name is Prithviraj and I create videos on productivity, tech and life. Let's kick things off with the hardware. The iPad Air M2 comes with an 11-inch Liquid Retina display, which I found to be the perfect size for note-taking. It's portable enough to carry around your campus or to your study spots, yet large enough to provide a comfortable writing experience. And with the M2 chip, it's blazingly fast. No lag, no delays whatsoever. And this is crucial when you're taking rapid notes in a class or during a meeting. Pairing with the Apple Pencil Pro, it takes the experience to the next level. The responsiveness of the Apple Pencil on the iPad Air M2 is incredible. It almost feels like you're writing on paper. It's that accurate with almost no latency at all. The Pencil Pro's pressure sensitivity and tilt functionality gives you more control over your strokes. This is particularly useful for things like sketching diagrams or highlighting notes. Many people actually face issues with the palm rejection aspect, as in it creates those weird dots on your screen because of your palm. But we don't have that issue over here. The palm rejection aspect is spot on using the iPad Air, along with the Apple Pencil Pro of course. Plus the magnetic attachment and the wireless charging of Apple Pencil Pro keeps it more convenient and clutter-free. The display sadly has a refresh rate of 60 Hz. We would have got a lot more smoother experience if the iPad Air offered us a refresh rate of 120 Hz, but sadly, that's not the case here. And also, I've been getting a lot of comments regarding the heating issues of the iPad Air M2, specifically while note-taking, but to be honest, I didn't really face any issues. I plan out all my videos here using GoodNotes, but I never faced such heating issues while taking notes here. The advantage of using an iPad over any Android tablet is that, in terms of note-taking, we have a lot more options to choose from in terms of note-taking apps. Let us talk about some of the note-taking apps that I tried using this device. GoodNotes 6 and Notability are two of the most popular note-taking apps ever for the iPad, whereas the default app, which is Apple Notes, this can be a great choice as well, especially if you're starting out in the world of digital note-taking. Apple Notes might seem basic at first glance, but it actually shines in a lot of ways. Apple Notes is super intuitive. You open the app and start jotting down right away. For students, this simplicity can be a huge benefit, especially when you need to take quick notes without having to worry about setting up your notebook or a template. One feature that I love in Apple Notes is that it syncs instantly with other Apple devices. So if you're in a lecture and you suddenly realize that you've left your iPad behind, you can access your notes using your iPhone or maybe your MacBook as well. The area where Apple Notes really excels is the organizational aspect. You can micromanage and organize all your notes into various folders, subfolders, as well as you can tag them. The handwriting experience on this app is fairly smooth, I must say. We have all the pen options that you might need, and you can also import PDFs inside this app. And the best of all, it's a completely free app. The downside, however, Apple Notes is more of a text-based notes app. It lacks many features we find in premium note-taking apps like GoodNotes 6. And the worst of all, we can't really zoom inside a note here in Apple Notes. I don't know why, but we just can't do that. But for quick and efficient note-taking, Apple Notes is simply hard to beat. It's the best free note-taking app that you can get on your iPad. And also, we are very close to hitting 100k subs on this channel. I would really appreciate if you could consider hitting that subscribe button. That would definitely help me out a lot. Now let's talk about some premium note-taking apps that we have. Let us start with GoodNotes 6. This is personally my favorite note-taking app. GoodNotes 6 really nails the traditional notebook feel while packing a ton of digital power. One thing I absolutely love is the infinite scrolling. It allows you to keep adding pages without losing your flow. The handwriting recognition here is spot on. Even with messy or quick notes, you can search your handwritten notes, which can be a total lifesaver when you're revising for exams and can't remember where you exactly noted down something. Been there, done that. The customization is also next level. You can choose from various templates including lined paper, grid, or even music sheets. It's amazing for subjects like math or engineering. Last year, GoodNotes introduced many features like spell check, and also they have added this feature where it can fix your spelling mistake, that too in your own handwriting. One minor thing is that GoodNotes can be a bit heavy with large notebooks, but the M2 chipset really delivers on this aspect. Switching between pages and notebooks is fast and seamless with no lags. Speaking of Notability, the user interface is incredibly streamlined. Notability has a single column layout, so you won't get overwhelmed with a lot of options, which is ideal if you want to get down to note-taking without fiddling around thousands of settings. Despite its simplicity, Notability lets you do quite a bit with its organizational options. You can create dividers for subjects and categories, and even color code your notes, which helps us keep everything visual visually organized. Another standout feature is the multi-note support. Unlike GoodNotes where you are limited to viewing one notebook at a time, Notability allows you to open two notes side by side, and this can be really helpful for referencing old material or working on multiple subjects. This thing surely makes multitasking a lot more easier. Other than these two, I also tried out other note-taking apps like Notewise and Nebo, and even something simple like Bamboo Paper. Just like Notability, Notewise almost feels zen. It has a very clean and minimal interface which helps you focus solely on the content, whereas apps like Nebo offer us the best handwriting to text conversion feature, and to be honest, it is the most accurate among all the other note-taking apps. It's simply spot on that aspect. But one thing is common in all of them: no matter which app you choose, the Apple Pencil Pro will provide you with an amazing writing as well as drawing experience. So is the iPad Air with the Apple Pencil Pro the ultimate digital notebook? I must say yes, specifically for students or anyone who relies heavily on handwritten notes. It brings together the power of a tablet with the feel of traditional handwriting. But if the iPad Air is going out of your budget as of now, then you can even check out the iPad 10 Gen in that aspect. Click here to check out my note-taking experience with the iPad 10 Gen, and I'll see you there.